Welcome, gearheads and car enthusiasts, to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Today, we're diving deep into Ford's ongoing struggles with its EV transition. Ford's bold move into the electric vehicle market is hitting more bumps in the road than anticipated. Let's dissect the 7 clear indicators of these challenges. Indicator number 7. Shifting consumer attitudes and market dynamics. Ford's EV strategy faces significant influence from shifting consumer sentiment and market dynamics alongside supply chain challenges. Recent surveys reveal growing skepticism towards EVs due to concerns over charging infrastructure, range anxiety, and high ownership costs. Despite advancements, many still view EVs as less convenient than ICE vehicles, particularly where charging options are sparse or for long-distance travel. Economic factors like inflation and uncertainty have made consumers cautious, despite incentives. In response, Ford emphasizes hybrid vehicles as a practical alternative bridging ICE and electric models, addressing consumer concerns. This strategy aims to boost confidence and reshape market perceptions. Ford also enhances customer support, expands charging networks through partnerships, and introduces financing options to improve EV accessibility. These efforts aim to overcome consumer barriers and foster positive sentiment towards EV adoption. Adapting to evolving consumer preferences and market conditions is crucial for Ford's EV strategy, positioning it competitively in the growing but cautious EV market. Indicator number 6. EV losses erode profits from gas vehicles. Ford had high hopes for EV profitability, but current trends are proving otherwise. Losses have escalated dramatically. In the first quarter alone, each EV sold now costs the company over $100,000, up from $36,000 estimated for most of 2023. Production inefficiencies and Tesla's price wars, triggering substantial discounts across the industry, have compounded these financial woes. In response, Ford slashed its EV budget by $12 billion months ago, likely surpassing last year's reported $5 billion losses. CEO Jim Farley recently acknowledged the EV division as a significant drag on the entire company, forecasting a staggering $5.5 billion loss for 2024. Bloomberg warns that these losses could wipe out all profits from Ford's traditional gas-powered vehicles this year, echoing struggles faced by GM and other competitors. Despite these challenges, Ford is optimistic about an upcoming small, affordable EV that could mark the division's first profitable model, although its release date remains uncertain. Indicator number 5. Extending the lifespan of combustion engines in Europe. The EV revolution is stalling not only in North America but also in Europe, considered the fastest EV adopter in the Western Hemisphere. Official goals still target a ban on combustion cars, but delays seem inevitable as major automakers, including Ford, adjust their plans. 3 years ago, Ford aimed to become an all-electric automaker in Europe by 2030. Today, it's rethinking that timeline due to familiar challenges, lack of demand, high prices, and unprofitability. Despite these setbacks, Ford remains committed to electrification. The company invested $2 billion in its Cologne plant in Germany. The plant produces EVs based on Volkswagen's platforms, like the all-electric Explorer, and models like the electric Puma from Poland and the Transit van from Turkey. However, sales are not meeting expectations, especially for the electric van. Ford plans to continue selling combustion cars for longer, driven by market realities. In the UK, for instance, Ford must ensure 22% of its 2024 sales are EVs to avoid penalties. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now let's shift gears and steer towards our next point. Indicator number 4. Betting big on hybrid technology. With the EV market slowing and profitability elusive, Ford is banking on hybrids for a turnaround. They anticipate a 40% sales increase this year alone, backing it with substantial investments in hybrid technology. Ford plans to hybridize every ICE model in its lineup soon, aiming to capitalize on their profitability versus EVs. Hybrids offer Ford a chance to stabilize financially, and compete with leaders like Toyota, who dominate with hybrid models like the Camry and upcoming RAV4. Ford's experience with hybrids, like the Maverick and popular hybrid pickup, highlights their growing market appeal. Compared to EVs, hybrids are cheaper, better for longer trips, and more reliable, making them a practical choice amid EV charging and range concerns. Indicator number 3, delay in second-generation EV rollout. After reporting significant losses last year, Ford swiftly began re-evaluating its EV strategy, prompting substantial delays and adjustments. The company's $12 billion investment in EV development was accompanied by scaling back production of the all-electric F-150 Lightning and postponing several battery plant projects. Ford's CFO, John Lawler, disclosed delays in the second joint venture battery plant in Kentucky and downsizing plans for a new facility in Michigan, while canceling plans for a JV battery plant in Turkey. These decisions reflect Ford's efforts to align production capacity with slowing market demand, underscoring challenges in launching second-generation EVs. These models are anticipated to feature enhanced battery technology, advanced software, and sustainable manufacturing processes to improve performance. However, Ford's decision to trim capital expenditure in its EV division for this year indicates a delay in launching second-gen EVs until profitability criteria are met. Lawler emphasized, "As we adjust to market dynamics, we're scrutinizing every dollar to drive efficiencies and aiming for lower capex expenditures." Indicator number 2, halving battery orders amid lower demand. Ford is significantly reducing its EV production plans, evident from recent cuts in battery orders. This adjustment aims to curb mounting EV losses, which are far from turning profitable. The industry's skepticism toward rapid electrification has hit hard, challenging Ford's optimism. Despite ongoing partnerships with battery suppliers like SK On, LG Energy Solution, and CATL, Ford faces sluggish demand that falls short of projections. Meanwhile, suppliers contend with excess battery stock, driving prices, including those of lithium, cobalt, and nickel, to multi-year lows. These developments raise questions. Can Ford break the cycle of cutting costs and prices to stay competitive? The path to profitability for Ford's EV division appears lengthy, as overcoming these hurdles will likely take years. Indicator number 1, overcoming supply chain and battery production hurdles. Ford faces significant challenges in its EV division, exacerbated by global supply chain instability. Reports highlight disruptions in battery production, hindering Ford's EV scaling efforts. The semiconductor shortage affects EV component production, causing delays and higher costs. Reliance on a few battery suppliers like SK On and LG Energy Solution further complicates matters amid soaring demand. Geopolitical tensions affecting raw materials such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel led to cost fluctuations, adding complexity. Ford aims to tackle these issues through vertical integration and supplier diversification, though these solutions require time and investment. Scaling back battery orders is part of Ford's strategy to alleviate pressures while reassessing long-term plans. These disruptions underscore industry-wide challenges and the need for adaptable production processes. Don't forget to subscribe to Piston Pundit for more vehicle updates and videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.